Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Just wait for someone. Well, I shall start. Right. So it's this, basically it's this little some sort of thing that Lizzie Rosen-Jones sent over my way, and it's just like these things that are blind, and then ultimately that's what they are. So it's just one of them sniffy things. All right, Russell. So it's just a sniffy thing. I am here. So yeah. There's no need to faff about and whatnot. All right, Claire. So yeah, let's just crack on. I mean, can't promise I'll be anywhere near. So the first one's called number 1. It's quite a clear looking old liquid. They're all they send you them sort of, you fill in a questionnaire thing. You know how these things work. A sniffy thing, and you kind of put in what you like, etc, etc. So I'm suspecting, fingers crossed, it's the kind of florally, but who knows, they could be all aquatic vomit making fragrances and what have you, couldn't they? So let's just crack on. So this is number 1. Obviously it says spray it on a card. You don't waste fragrances like spraying it on a card. Rookie mistake, innit? Hello, Lizzie. Right, so I've sprayed this one now. Right, let's go in. All the noise is the dog's just chucked his toys over the floor, so all right. Right. Do you know what? I think I might know this. It's rhubarby. It's a very bright, fresh rose. Do you know what? I think I know what this is straight away. Yeah, it's a kind of fresh, slightly musky rose, and that so far. Bit of a plasticky feel. I could give clues to what I think this is, but I'll keep. It's not about guessing what they are. Obviously, it's going through them. It's not that one, Claire. It's not. I don't think it's Delina. I think it's a British brand. That's why I think it is, because I think I've smelt this before. It's a British brand, and it's the story's something about walking through a marketplace in a major city. Yeah, I think I know what this is. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say I know the notes off by heart, but it's a little bit cheaty. But I'll just tell you, because you'll probably have to remind me. If anyone wants to guess, a small British niche brand. Fella's got a moustache beard, has he? I can't remember. But yeah, I think I know it. Anyone? The scents are all from cities. I could be completely wrong, by the way, but this is definitely what I think it is. Yeah, so a kind of sharp rose, bit of musk, that whatever the sharp fruity thing is was at the beginning. Come on, all the fragrances are in cities, and this one's a city close to where, well, not close to where I am, but in the vicinity. Yay, I think so, Emily and Claire. I think it's London. I couldn't be 100% certain about that, but yeah, that's what I think. Anyway, we'll go on to number 2, because it's kind of not as much fun if I think I know it, is it? Yeah, I could be completely wrong, and that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Right, number 2. And as you can see, there's been no cheating. That's not been steamed off or anything like that. So, yeah. Right, number 2. Right. I'll have a sip of my beverage. Right. Oh, this one's... Oh, God, I'm not 100% sure, but this one might be as well. Let me... This is... It's got a smooth sweetness there. There's it's very red smelling. Oh, it's nice, but I think do you know what? I'm not sure if it is the same brand, but it's nice. Maybe it's like a red fruit, but it's not like a strawberry or a raspberry. And there's like this not waxy. Do you know what it is? I want to say it's what's it called, Amsterdam, but I don't. It can't be too from what's it, can it? So I need to get Amsterdam out of my head. But it has got this dry, little bit smoky kind of smooth redness. There's a wood as well, maybe like a cedar. That noise is the dog is currently trying to dig through its bag. Just whilst I'm going through it, there he's been a bit of an idiot. Charlie, don't work with animals in it. Yeah, so I'm going for something like maybe the citrus just smells red. Maybe this is the sort of, there must be a floral of some sort. It's got that waxy. Maybe it's a benzoin or styrax or something like that. It's got that kind of what's it called? Like a fudge resin kind of thing. So I'm going for styrax or benzoin. But it smells red, sweet, a little bit incensey. So that's number 2. We've gone to number 3, which is a slightly, it looks like wee on camera, but it's a bit more pink in real life. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just gonna take this bag off this. Oh, he's stopped now. Right, now he's throwing a ball around. Not quite labdanum, Lizzie, but yeah, along them kind of things. Right, number 3. I'm just going to take this bag off this bloody dog. Charlie. Right, there was the star of the show, aren't they? Right, let's go for... Right. Right, so number 3, number 3's kind of hit me in the face already, so... Oh, this is quite nice. Again, it smells familiar. Not another Gallivant, though. It's got, it's very sticky. I think there's a jasmine in this. There's something like a fruit of some sort. Maybe a pink grapefruit, not like a sharp, bitter grapefruit. There is a sweet jasmine. Again, it's got another kind of almost smoky edge about it. Maybe again a little bit of the old incense in there. Tokyo was a really interesting one, wasn't it, Emily? That again wasn't what I expected, but that kind of like smooth greenness. I know it's wasabi, but it makes you think of like smooth iced peas, doesn't it, all mushed up and stuff. But yeah, this one, smoky red. There's a kind of burnt brown sugarness about it, and no, it doesn't smell like Baccarat Rouge. Yeah, it's like if you imagine like a lattice of brown sugar over some fruit. Do you know, I'm sure I've smelt this as well. Pepper maybe in it. Cedar. Yeah, that's that one so far. I mean, I'll go back to 1 and go, oh God. Yeah, 1 is a very kind of sharp geranium-y rose now. Actually smells a little bit like the inside of a shoe as well. Yeah. 1, it's not my cup of tea. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's a bad fragrance, but that sharp, bitter, geranium-y, metallic, rosy thing is not. It's not my jam. Number two again. Number two's kind of yeah, it's got that waxy, not waxy, fudgy resinousness more now. With a little bit, there's jasmine. There's definitely jasmine in number two. So no, I don't think this is Amsterdam at all. There's like it's a jasmine that's coming through more and more. It's kind of a greener jasmine, but it's still with that thing. Yeah, let's see. And I couldn't remember them. That would say something, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's got much greener, much more sort of a nice, pleasant floral about it now. It's nice. Back to number three. What does he remind? There's a white musk. It is a little bit of kind of a laundry kind of one of them Febreze sheets or whatever they're called that you shove in your tumble dryer. I'm saying nothing, Lizzie. Saying nothing. So number four. Right, number four is a kind of clear one again. Oh. Cucumber or something like that in this one. A very kind of green, but watery green. Is there like a fennel maybe as well? It's like it's a little bit anisey, but not that far, if you get what I mean. So that's why I'm thinking fennel more than, I wouldn't say licorice or anise. Let me just have a sniff of the old wine. Oh, that's good. Green. So I'm going for this one with, again, I've no idea what this is. I've never smelled this one before. Or have I? Is it Tokyo? No, I don't think it's Tokyo. I hope not. Anyway. But there is that same kind of greenness about it. Like a bitter greenness. That's why I'm saying cucumber, but maybe it's not. Yeah, kind of bitter green. Something or other. What else am I getting from it? Like, come on. Jasmine again. In fact, I think... No, it's jasmine. It's not awful, but that green bitterness is a bit necky. So, yeah. No, it's not. It's not. That you just made me think there, Lizzie. It's not Roses on Ice. That was a lot more fizzy than this. So I don't think it's that. Number 5. This is a very dark one. Looks like that. Looks like chocolate, liquid chocolate. Let's hope it smells of liquid chocolate. So this is number 5. Right. Number 5. No, this one, you get a cedariness straight away. It's like a very woody kind of shaved, darker wood. Like a matchstick a bit in there as well. Oh, that's lovely actually. There's a white muskiness in it, but there's also like a... What flower is this? A familiar flower. Let me think. Let me keep sniffing. Maybe like a lily, but the lily's got this kind of... It smells like a lily, but if you imagine the lily had them... You know them fake flowers you get? Them fake... Where it's not plastic, but it's that kind of stuff. What's the stuff called? Do you know what I mean? Like a... Whatever, that's by the by, but it smells like a lily that's not really a lily. There's a pepperiness. Yeah, it's definitely lily. Well, no, Lizzie, they're all supposed to be florals, but I suppose rose is a flower, isn't it? I didn't ask for anything bitter and not particularly pleasant, but yeah, there's lily in this one. It's quite pleasant, but that kind of, is it nylon? Like a nylon lily. You know what I mean, don't you, Lizzie? Them like the fake roses you get and that. Apart from the lily in the woods, I won't lie, I'm not getting a right lot from all of that. This could be a nice quick one, couldn't it? Number 6. It's not that red, that's just a light. I'll have another sip of the old. You know what I mean, Lizzie? Them flowers that you have that last forever and ever that are made of some sort of material. Not plastic, like, what else is made from it? Like, that stuff that if you touch it or scratch your fingers down, it makes you kind of go, oh, what's it called? It's like nylon. Not really like nylon. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Right, this one. Number 6, the dark one. That's probably a too few many sprays there. Oh, wow, jasmine. Sweet, sweet jasmine. Jesus Christ. Something, oh, bitter in it as well, but it's jasmine. Like a plaster, Mia. Like not a modern plaster, one of them old-fashioned plasters, and they're made of something in between fabric and plastic, like that kind of thing. Yeah, it does look a bit jasmine-y. Claire, there's an orange, a sparkling orange. It's a bit harsh at the beginning. It's definitely not alien. I can say that 100%. No, Lizzie, it was what's the word? It was bitter with the other whatever it's in it. The jasmine's nice. And I kind of the orange blossom. There's orange blossom in this. Quite nice. This one's nice, although there's something. I'm gonna end up eating my words. I think there's ambroxan. Well, there might be ambroxan in them all, but there's kind of a stronger one in this. So it's like a sparkling orange blossom and jasmine. I mean, it could be a new formulation of alien, couldn't it, really, Claire? Because they smell nothing like sodding alien. Yeah, I quite like that one. I'll go over them again, and then we'll... Right, I think number 1 is London from Gallivant. Oh, God, it's horrible. It is like the inside of a pump with roses and stuff. No, it's not for me, that one. It's very, very bitter as well. Number 2 is a bit more discreet now. I can barely... Well, I suppose I've smelt lots. I'll have another drink. Yeah, it's nice. No, I've not smelt that, Mia. Any news on it? Is it garbage like the rest of them? If Moogler are watching this, please sort your fragrances out. And hey, Wayne, you alright? So yeah, sorry, back to number 2. Yeah, there's something, obviously jasmine. There's something, maybe there's iris, you can't smell iris, but there's something, the texture of it's a bit lipsticky now, more than that kind of styrexy feel. And the incense is a bit there. Number 3, which was here, wasn't it? Number 3, oh. Number 3 has got a bit of a fleshiness about it. like there's orange in it. And stuff. Orange, jasmine and stuff. So, number 4. Oh God, number 4's that. Do you know, Lizzie, it could be roses on ice. It's cucumber and rose. No, it's not rose. It's cucumber and... Is it rose? There's something like a greeny floral in it. I'm ashamed to say I've smelt that and I can't remember. But it's cucumber anyway. Number 5 is this one, isn't it? Number 5 is the lily. Sweet lily, kind of jasmine. Oh, it's nice. Maybe there's orange blossom in that one as well. Number 6. Number 6 is an orange blossom beast. It is definitely all about the orange blossom. It's got that not quite marshmallowy. I'm going to say this is something like that guavame or whatever it is, or that one that Claire's got the bottles of, the ones you got, Lizzie. I think it might be that or something like that. So yes, we won't waffle on for the sake of it, so let's have a look, and someone can look up the notes if they really want to see if I was a billion miles away. But here's the moment of truth, if I can do this without smashing anything. Right, your collection, your personal recommendations. Putting green, bitter, horrible roses in it is clearly not something I'd have picked. Right. Sorry. Right, number 1 is London. Well, I do know my stuff a little bit. Number 2, did I like number 2? It's kind of faded away. It's called The Butterfly, so it might be nice. Number 3 was Maforce. Is this number 3? Never heard of it. Number 4, Tel Aviv. Now, number 4, is that Tel Aviv? No, I thought I liked Tel Aviv possibly a bit. I'm not loving that. Number 5 is hang on. Where are they sprayed on me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cheers. Mon Cristal. That must be the lily one that I really liked, because I don't think Tel Aviv has got lily in it. Do you know what? I used to like Tel Aviv. I'm not saying it's awful, but it's not how I remember it. And Neroli Blanc. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not particularly Neroli like. It's mega orange blossom. Do you know what? I think I've don't judge me. I think I've smelt that one as well. I think Kareem may have sent me that one. And no, I've never bought a Mikalev one. They do seem to be a bit of an influency one. I don't know, Emily. There's jasmine in it, that's all I can say. Like, there could be ylang ylang in it. Because I suppose there's no, I don't know. But yes, that's it. If anyone knows the fragrances, I don't know if the, could get them from my descriptions or not, if they were so bad. I can't believe there were two Gallivants in this set. At least there was 3 I'd never smelled before. I mean that Micallef one, if that's the lily one, I think I liked, if it is the Micallef one, that one, and the Neroli Blanc is really quite nice. The number 2 was nice, but it disappeared. Number 1, no. Number 4 was alright. I'm not going to judge it, but it doesn't smell like I remember it does. weirdly, because I'm sure I like that one. And yeah, that's it. Anyone got anything interesting to say, or they want to talk about, or not like a counselling session, but you know, fragrance wise? Has anyone smelt the new Killian yet? Has anyone smelt anything new that's interesting? What's happened to Mugler? Oh, Rose. Then I've mixed them up, haven't I? Unless that's not the Lily one I was smelling. Nobody can see where I sprayed them to tell me what they are. So unless Tel Aviv's got Lily in and that was the one I was mixing it up with, who knows? Who knows? We could all have a chat. Has anyone bought anything new recently? Lizzie? Anyone looking forward to any new releases that are coming out? I can't think of any that are coming out really. That are interesting anyway. Well, so that's one person who's bought them. Maybe they're quite big in Iceland. Scent of the day for me was now Lizzie had a little bit of a shower. Yeah, Mia, there's far too much stuff comes out every sodding day, isn't there? Just flanker after flanker after flanker after flanker, isn't it though? I just purchased off a second-hand one from a car boot sale or Lizziebet, and that's Missia, because that's a gorgeous scent, that one. She has quite good prices, you know, if you ever spot her trying to flog anything. Oh, cockatiel. Is it exactly the same, Lizzie? Is it literally the exact same formulation put in a different bottle, or have they tweaked it any? Is there anything? Is it less harsh in the opening and less bitter? That's all right, Emily. It's you have to keep the wheel turning for the internet up north, don't you? Mia, you smell lovely. I love Coco Mademoiselle. You sent me some of cockatiel. I'll smell it. I'll smell it. I haven't got to it yet. But what do you think? Do you think it's the same, or is it changed any? Smells identical. All right. Right. I don't know how much of a delay this is on here. It's probably quite irritating, isn't it? Penhaligon's, Claire, eh? Anything interesting out of them? Again, if there are brands, there is no brands watching this. I'm never going to be an influencer, am I? Penhaligon's are very, very, very average to me personally. And the new ones are all molecular heavy and that, aren't they? Quite obviously I like Luna. And I really like Luna. And Halfetti was a bit... I just... there'll be a review going up this week. What was it called? Babylon, which wasn't awful. It was just quite a bland, woody one that you've smelt a million times before, but it was quite nice. Quite old school and that. What's Cairo like, Mia? Thanks for that. That's just my chavvy nephew walking by. Any language that you heard there was not me. Have you any that you're going to buy a bottle of, Claire? Lady Blanche. Can't remember that one, Lizzie. Thought the new one was decent. Was the last one not the one you got, the favourite, which was possibly one of the worst fragrances I've ever smelled in my entire life? That was literally a bottle of Ambroxan all shook up, wasn't it? Petra. Is that a name of a... What's it one, is it, Claire? Oh, that sounds quite nice, actually, Mia. Yes, I won't keep you all any longer. I've waffled on now for for an expensive amount of time. This wasn't really as exciting as you'd think it would be. Do you think they're trying to push perchance Gallivant by any chance? That they're trying to kind of maybe they're not selling very well. Oh, Hyacinth and Daffodils. How do I not like that one? Has that got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of ambroxan in though, Lizzie, as well? You'd think I'd like it, wouldn't you? It's right up my street. Or have I got it? Have you sent it? I've not sniffed it yet, which is quite generally. I don't know if I've done a review of it. Anyway, I'm keeping everyone waffling on. Thank you so much for showing up. Yeah, sponsored by Gallivant. It was an interesting. It's interesting to smell stuff completely blind, isn't it? What was the horrific one with the cucumber? That must have been Tel Aviv, mustn't it? Well, never mind. All right, thanks, folks. Bye. There we are.